Hello, Vaj. I am Dr. Pradeep Kumar Srivastava, and I welcome to all of you in my surveying class. Today's topic is the traversing. Dear Vaj, today we will discuss that what is traversing, why this word has made traversing, what this word has used for us, which type of work is traversing. Yes, in the respect of all traversing, I will give you reply today. Okay, so let us start traversing. My dear boy, when any project is constructing, suppose this is the area, it is decided that some project will be executed here. And what you do, how you will construct first. So first you will go at site, you will decide the place, which place has you marked in office on the map, and now in exact location, how you will mark it is to take the help of military map, surveyor map, and with latitude and longitude, you will take help of that place. Everything will be decided. This place will be here. This is here. The cycle stand will be constructed here. Suppose your factory area will be constructed here. A road will be also prepared like this. A cycle and a car stand will be made here. Everything, a guest house will be constructed here. The big lawn will be constructed in this boundary. You are looking that everything has an area. Every place has a closed circuit. Suppose this factory has closed around this. The road also closed. The cycle stand and motorcycle stand, car stand is also closed. This is closing for guest house. So, my dear boy, entire this all the construction work is under a traverse. in under a traverse. And which are traverse? This is, this is, this is, this is, and this is. These are traverse. Traverse means a closed circuit or a open circuit which have decided the area. These are called traverse. Everything, if you want to construct a house, it also have some area, a boundary, with traversing. You are constructing a hospital, you are constructing a school, everything has a self area, and after that, he had under closed traverse. So I think you have understand the mean of traverse. Okay. Now the question right, if this is traverse, then how we will decide the boundary? Yes, correct. You will decide the boundary by the different instrument of the survey. Maybe chain, maybe compass, maybe theodolite, or maybe plane table. Okay. When you people are going on the field, and if you have chain, so in duration your chain survey, you have learned that a person is ranging rod will be stand on the front of you, and you will decide the exact eyesight bearing. Okay. But you will decide that boundary, as well as if you are having compass, then you will decide the all this boundary as per bearing. If you are having a theodolite, then also you will decide the bearing. And if you are having a plane table, then you will plot the all location in the field. Now, this is called traversing. Traverse is a method in the field of surveying to establishment control network. Okay, traversing has controlled his network. It is also used in, in geodesy. Traverse network involve placing survey station along a line or path or travel, and then using the previously surveyed point as a base for the observation to the next point. Clear? Traverse is also used in geodesy. Okay? Traverse network is involved placing survey station along a line or path of travel and then using the previously surveyed point as a base for observing next point. Now, what is traversing and type of traversing? This question has arisen in your mind, how it had done. The voyage type of surveying, there are two types of traverse surveying. They are close traverse, when line from a circuit which end at starting point. It is known as a closed traverse. Open traverse, when the line from a circuit end elsewhere except a starting point. It is said to be an open traverse. When a starting point meet to a closing point, that is closed traverse. And if he not meet with the starting point, that means it is open traverse. A traverse is a series of connected lines whose length and direction are to be measured, and the process of surveying finds such measurement is known as traversing. In general, chains are used to measure length and compass or theodolite are used to measure the direction of traverse line. The type of traverse and method of traversing is discussed in the article. Type of traverse. Now, my dear boy, there is a traverse, maybe two types. Open traverse or closed traverse. So open traverse, a traverse is said to be open traverses when the traverses start at the point and terminate at another. So point as shown in figure, open traverse is also called as uncalled traverses. It is suitable for surveying of road, cadastral line, etc. Now, now this is the open traverse. Now this is the open traverse. So this is the open traverse, and it means it is the rail system or road system, or it is a highway. So, my dear boy, you can say this is the open system. Here is in the open system, there is the few connected point, and you should be surveyed on that point with a curvature. If you want to construct a canal on this, so dear boy, you have to provide a curvature. You have to provide a curvature. You have to provide here also, here also. And now that you have like this, or if you want to single keep curvature, so you will provide a curve. You will provide a curve here for a smooth way. Okay, so this is the open traverse. This traverse start and end point had not meet to each other. This is traverse used for the railway and for the this traverse we use for the railway, highway, and so this type of work. Now, closed traverse. A traverse is said to be closed traverse when the traverse formed a closed circuit as shown in figure. In this case, both starting and terminating point of the traverse coincide with each other. It is suitable for the survey of boundary of ponds and sport ground, frosts, etc. Suppose, my dear boy, in this case, ये pond you want to construct. This is also a traverse. Traverse means, closed traverse means when closed traverse means when a boundary has been started to each other. And after that, first point has meet to the last point. It is the closed traverse. Clear? So a traverse is said to be closed traverse when the traverse formed a closed circuit as shown in this picture. In this case, both starting and terminating point of the traverse coincide with each other, and it is suitable for the survey of boundaries of ponds, sport, ground, and forest extra. Okay, you will also make a traverse of the forest or ground, sport ground, or pond, or lake. Okay, so this is the closed traverse. Now we will discuss, my dear boy, method of traversing. So the traversing is performed by 4 different methods. The traversing are performed by 4 different methods, and these methods are classified according to survey instrument used. The methods are as follows: chain traversing, compass traversing, theodolite traversing, and plain traversing. Now, at a glance, we will know how these 4 are working. Suppose chain traversing. So chain traversing is done by taking linear measurement only, and hence chain or tape is enough for chain traversing. The angle between the adjacent traverse line is measured using the chain angle concept, and chain traversing is performed in an area such as pond, very difficult to adopt triangulation. Now, what is the triangulation? The word has come in this triangulation. Dear boy, triangulation is which is we use for large area. Okay. This type of triangulation has been made. Is the area of the triangle and the exact of the bearing we calculate to this survey. Now the angle between the adjacent traverse line is measured, and using the chain angle concept. So chain traversing is performed in an area such as pond, etc., where it is difficult to adopt triangulation. Okay, so this is chain traversing. A chain angle concept is nothing but finding the angle between two adjacent sides of the establishing the third side using the station. And this angle between the side can also be fixed by establishing a chord of known length between the side. This is the chain. Now, second is the compass traverse. Traversing is the same. Suppose suppose this is the traversing, maybe. And now in this compass case, compass traversing, both linear and angular measurement of traverse line are taken by using chain and prismatic compass respectively. You will take entire all the bearing, and after that it will be decide the exact project area. If, if any closing error is obtained while plotting of the traverse and then Bollywood and traverse, then Bowditch rule is applied for the adjustment of error. This is the compass, and you have seen in the lab. Now, my dear boy, next is the theodolite traversing. In the case of theodolite traversing, the linear measurement are done by using chain or stadia method, and angular measurement are done by theodolite. So using theodolite, the magnetic bearing of the first traverse line is measured, and from that magnetic bearing of other side are calculated. This method is very accurate compared to the other method. So dear boy, this is the theodolite traversing. The practical procedure of this. Now, fourth is the plane traversing. In the case of plane table traversing, the measuring and plotting of the traverse on the paper are done simultaneously. The plane table equipment is set trip up at every traverse station. One by one is a clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. The, the site of each traverse station are drawn on paper to a suitable scale. If there is any closing error, graphical method are used for its adjustment. See why like this. Suppose your first station is here. So from here to you have measure here. Now you have change point. Your station here. Now here and here, and only for check. They have counted the all arm and they have counted the bearing. And if it is all the 360 degree, it means it is correct. But suppose there will be some error. How error? There will be some error. The site of each traverse station are down on paper to a suitable scale, and if there is any closing error, graphical method are used to be adjustment. This is the plain table. This is LED date, and from here you can plot the full traverse by this instrument. Okay. A traverse consists of a series of a straight line of known length related to a number by known angles between the line. So the point define the end of the traverse lines are traverse survey is a method of establishing control point and their position being determined by the measuring the distance between the traverse station and which survey as control point and angle and subtend at the various situation by their adjust stations. Then just you have read the type of survey, type of traverse. So it is clear, open traverse and closed traverse. A open traverse originate at a point of known position and terminate in the point of known position. This is the open situation scheme. Started here, yeah, yeah, yeah. A closed traverse originates and the determines at the point of known position which cause traverse. A closed traverse is originate and terminates point known position. When cross traverse of engineers and terminate at the same point, it is called at the closed top traverse. See in this picture, this is a traverse here, 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 and again here. Now, method of traversing. There are four methods by which the definition of the survey line are determined are as follows. By the chain angle, by the free of the loss pattern method, and fly. So by the first needle method and by the measurement of angle between the successive line. Now we will discuss on the by the chain angle method, chain traversing. So in this method, the entire work done when a chain tape only and angle between the successive line is measured with the chain. An angle fixed of the measurement are known as chain angle. Now, free or loose needle method. In this method, an angular instrument such as compass or theodolite is set up to each of the successive station and the bearing of each line is taken with reference to the magnetic meridian and not to reference to the adjacent line. In this method, the theodolite is used to determine the bearing of each line, and the bearing of first line is measured with the magnetic meridian. So in this method, theodolite is used to determine the bearing of each line. Each line bearing how? Suppose theodolite is standing here, you will take a bearing like this. So this is the squirrel method. So bearing of the first time is measured with the magnetic meridian, and the bearing of the successive line are found from the deflection and from the include angle. Now, method of the measurement of angle. Therefore, in this method, a theodolite is used for measurement of angle. The measurement angle measured in the traverse may be included angle or deflection angle between the successive line, and this is the most accurate method, and it's generally used for the large survey and accurate work. Now, instrument for the measurement of angle. The instrument commonly used for compass, theodolite, total station, and box sextant. Instrument for measurement of the angle. So the instrument commonly used are compass, theodolite, total station, box station, box sextant, and the compass is an instrument used for measuring the bearing, that is the angle between the magnetic meridian and the line. Some special type of compass used in survey are like the prismatic compass, lens stick compass, and throw compass. The horizontal angle between the reference meridian and the survey line, a term as the bearing of the survey line. So different type of bearing are true bearing, magnetic bearing, arbitrary bearing, so many type of bearing. Now, the geographical north of Earth is different of the magnetic north. Hence, the angle which the survey line make with the geographical and north in term are true bearing of the survey line. Now we will read magnetic bearing. The magnetic needle of the compass always point onward, magnetic north south. So direction including Earth's magnetic axis, since this direction is same at all the places on the Earth's surface, and it is universally used the reference direction. The angle made by survey line in a clockwise direction with reference to the magnetic north-south. So line is the term at magnetic bearing of the line. So the value of the magnetic bearing goes from 0 to 360 degrees. Correct? Now we'll read last arbitrary bearing. It is horizontal angle which survey line make with any arbitrary meridian, which is any convenient direction toward a permanent and prominent mark of the signal, such as the mosque spire on the top of the chimney. Such bearings are used to determine the relative position of line in a small area. So, dear boy, you have read traversing. In this chapter, I have prepared some MCQ and I have desire you give the answer which you have read just. I want to test your mind. So just we will start at MCQ. Now, the question number 1. Which of the following is caused by careless handling? And what is the correct answer? Answer is showing on your screen. Correct answer is B. What is B? So a system will be error free if we remove all systematic error. Answer is B. A negative deflection shows that the magnetic meridian to the, and what is correct answer? Correct answer is my dear boy B, western side of the true meridian. And next question, a series of the closely speech contour line correspondence A, a slip slope, gentle slope, Leonie slope, and plane surface. Answer A, slip slope. Now next question. A telescope is said to be inverted and it is a vertical circle at the height and bubble of the telescope is down. And what is the correct answer? Correct answer is the A. Vertical circle it to be right and the bubble of the telescope is down. Now an angle of 45 with a chain line may be set out with optical square and be open, press stop and French cross stop and prismatic square. Answer C. Now next question. A level line is a horizontal or vertical. So line parallel to the mean, the spherical surface of the earth. This is the correct answer. And a gate cap is fitted with prismatic compass. And along the 0 slope, the correction to be applied the project at 30 meter chain length. Which is correct answer? Correct answer, my dear boy, A. This is the references of this lecture. And this is also references of reference book. And thank you for attending my lecture. We will meet tomorrow in my next lecture. Okay. Thank you.